Hi, this is DJarm67. A couple of days ago, a radio program was advertised around here which claimed was going to confront the issues of the new atheism movement and evolution. After some digging, I discovered that the guest speaker was to be a Dr. Steve Kumar. Who is Dr. Steve Kumar? Looking at the many web pages which talk about him, most of which seem to be simply a copy of his own bio, here is a brief summary of how he markets himself. Dr. Steve Kumar is an author, teacher, speaker, and apologist committed to answering the tough questions of the skeptics and equipping believers with the tools to think more clearly about their faith. For almost 30 years, Dr. Kumar has been actively involved in speaking and writing about apologetics, philosophy, and faith. He is a prominent New Zealand Christian apologist. He is a sought-after speaker in academic and church settings around the world. He is a frequent guest on television, radio, and news media programs. And now he will be on YouTube. He co-founded and was president of the New Zealand Evangelical Apologetic Society. He has authored a number of books, including Think Why You Believe, Answering the Counterfeit, and Christianity for the Skeptics. In a nutshell, he is simply dripping with awesomeness, so you'd better beware. Who is DJarm67? DJarm67 is an anonymous YouTuber and occasionally gets up the courage to hang out at the League of Reason. He is notably lacking in the awesomeness stakes. What follows is the exchange that took place. There are 2 videos in this series. Make sure that you make it to the end, as there will be a reward for all those who make it. In a live debate, you don't have the luxury of taking some time to research a claim prior to responding. So if I've made any mistakes, feel free to rectify them in the comments area, and I'll apologise in advance.
A very good evening to you here at 4CRB for our gospel program, and we do have a very special program for this Sunday evening. We have our talkback program called Christianity and You, and tonight we're joined by Dr. Steve Kumar. Dr. Kumar is a Doctor of Philosophical Theology. He's an award-winning author of the book Christianity for Skeptics, and he's an expert on world religions and worldview and on opposing the new atheism. So we thank you very much for joining us tonight, Dr. Steve.
Thank you, Steve. Great to be here.
And we're also joined by Hilton tonight. Hilton's here with us. Welcome, Hilton.
Thanks, Steve.
Now, this is a talkback program, so if you would like to give us a call on 55208888 and ask Dr. Steve a question on Christianity or any other religions, we'd welcome your call. The number to call is 55208888. Now, you can give the doctor a call on 55208888 if you'd like to ask him a question. He's ready to answer any question, whatever challenge you've got for him. He'll welcome any question you have.
Doctor, would you say that there's a real conflict between science and religion or science and Christianity as far as the theory of evolution is concerned?
Yes, because if you look at materialistic evolutionism, in materialistic evolution there is no God, there is no creator. What is behind life according to materialistic evolution? Time plus matter plus chance equals life. So in that sense, materialistic evolution excludes God, and naturalistic evolution excludes God. So in the context of that, of course, it will be in conflict, because Christianity presupposes the existence of a creator who creates the world. So there is an intelligent being, but in materialistic evolution, there is no intelligent being or force outside the universe to create life.
Is it a fallacy that a lot of people think that the vast majority of scientists are evolutionists?
It's a fallacy. The media, sadly, promote this propaganda that, in fact, in America today, if you survey according to Henry Schaefer, who has been nominated for Nobel Prize many times, he says that the majority of PhD in America today who have a PhD in biological science go to church regularly, majority of them. So there are many more who don't go to church still believe in God. So it's a myth to suggest the majority of scientists are evolutionists.
Do you personally believe that a Christian can be an evolutionist?
Not strictly. Well, it can be an inconsistent Christian. It's like there are people who call themselves atheistic Christians, a Buddhist Christian, and so a true Christian, a true biblical Christian, a consistent Christian would find it difficult to maintain both. It's like riding on two horses going in two different directions.
We have our first caller on the line for you. We have Danny on the line for you. Hello, Danny.
Oh, hi. How are you doing?
Good, thanks. You want to ask the doctor a question?
Oh, yeah. I was just going through, having a bit of a listen there, and there was some information on, he began to talk about materialistic evolutionism. And I'm hearing that term evolutionism quite a lot from different circles and that sort of thing, but isn't sort of framing something in that way similar to saying gravityism or heliocentrism or all of those sort of things? Because isn't it just basically an acceptance of modern scientific principles?
Well, the trouble, your comparison is quite unfair. Gravityism, no one would say that, but evolution is a philosophy. It touches biology, it touches sociology, it touches psychology, it touches a way of life. So it is a philosophy, and therefore it's been rightly called ism. Evolutionism there are many hundreds of books that deals with evolution as a philosophy, and therefore it could qualify as an ism.
Well, evolution isn't a philosophy, though. It's a scientific theory.
Well, it's both a scientific theory as well as a philosophy. You'd read Colin Patterson's book, or Evolution, and he says he believes evolution as a religious philosophy. And there are many, many people who accept evolution as a religious philosophy.
Yeah, but just because someone believes something is a religious philosophy doesn't make it so. I mean, the bottom line... Of course it's true, but
the reality is they do believe it. That's what I'm promoting it.
Yeah, but some people believe in fairies. That doesn't make it a scientific theory or a religious philosophy.
Yeah, that's true, but you're misunderstanding the point. The point is evolution is a big subject. It has so many books, so many advocates, so many divisions, so many theory. There are many forms of evolutionary theory, and therefore it is regarded as a philosophy too. I've given you reference to Colin Patterson. He's an evolutionist. He regards evolution as a philosophy. He says, in fact, when he was asked why did he not include any evidence in the book, he says, well, I accept evolution as a view of life, a philosophy of life. It has aesthetic value. So that is not a disputed fact. That's a universally accepted. I mean, it is.
Well, no, I would dispute that. So therefore, it's not.
What I mean is
universally accepted.
No, universally in the sense it is an established fact that many would regard evolution has a philosophy of life, and it's true.
But it has no philosophy of life. It's just basically the change in allelic frequencies in reproducing populations over time.
Evolution includes a view of life, and it does not just deal with biology. It deals with the reality of life, and so.
But it's an explanatory platform to explain the diversity of life, and that's it.
That is in fact a view of life. So that makes it, we can call it a philosophy of evolution.
No, it's just a change in allelic frequency and reproducing populations over time.
I think you're going off the subject. Can
I just ask you a question here? Do you believe that like the universe and everything is like 6,000 years old?
Well, that is open to discussion. Well,
okay, I'm discussing it. Do you believe that the universe is approximately 6,000 years old?
Well, that's the end of part one. I would really encourage everyone to click on the links on the side over there, or I'm going to have a little button that'll come up if I can work out how to do that, which you'll be able to click on as well, or there'll be a video response thing down the bottom which you'll be able to click on, which will all take you to the second video. And I really do encourage you to go and have a look at the next one, because there's going to be a prize at the end for all of those that take the time to go and have a look at it. In addition, I think the second part of this is actually, I think it's better than the first. So it's more like the difference between Aliens and Alien than, say, a movie like... or a sequel like Highlander 2 compared to the original Highlander. So it's definitely a better second part. Thanks for watching.